Hello. So in this video, we'll try to understand the concept of mutable keyword in C++. So I have written a class over here which has two private variables, variable and second variable over here. And in the public section, I have a function. Inside that particular function, I am assigning the integer values to those two variables. So till now, you notice that the code looks fine. There are no errors, but I will make a slight modification to this particular function. I will mark this function as constant. So the moment I mark this particular function as constant, then you notice that there is an error associated with variable and the second variable. So if I check, it says expression must be a modifiable L value, and I think the error is the same for the second variable also, that the expression must be a modifiable L value. So now why this is happening is because when you specify that a particular function is constant, then we cannot perform any modifications inside that particular functions. But in the line number 9 and 10, I am modifying the content of the variable and the second variable, and that's why we have that error. Because if I remove this particular constant keyword and now um, the error no longer exists. So in such a situation, where your function is marked as a constant, but not all the variables or not all the logic, but you might have the necessity that one particular variable you might want to still modify that inside a constant function. So in such a situation, the mutable keyword comes into picture. So what I'll do now is I will mark the variable as mutable. So the moment I mark the variable as mutable, you notice that the error associated with this particular variable is no longer exists, and it's all good. So what the mutable keyword does is that it helps us in order to modify a particular a variable inside a constant function as well. Um, Now, if the mutable keyword didn't exist, what I had to do is that I would have to, make this function as not a constant one, but that would also enable, modifying the value of second variable. But that's not my use case. I want to have that flexibility, to still retain this function as a constant, but just have the ability to modify only one particular variable. So that's where this keyword comes into picture. And now if you notice that if I mark the variable as mutable, the error no longer exists. So this is the concept and use case of the mutable keyword. I hope this helps. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you.